Full wolf moon, January 17, 2022 in Cancer. What does the wolf moon mean for each zodiac sign? The first full moon of 2022, here we are, folks. What a wonderful way to begin another year with a full wolf moon on January 17th, 2022 in Cancer. So go ahead and howl at the moon. Are you ready to rock in January? The month ahead is intense, but luckily, the unstable cosmic vibe will subside soon. January's full wolf moon reaches peak illumination on Monday, January 17 at 6:51 p.m. Eastern Time. Look for the moon to rise from the northeastern horizon around sunset that evening. The first Mercury retrograde of 2022 begins on January 14 and lasts until February 3rd in the signs Aquarius and Capricorn. Mercury retrograde re-enters Capricorn on January 25th, letting us revise the story from the end of December and beginning of January. The emotional full moon in Cancer on January 17 will make us howl and release residual frustrations from 2021. Rebellious little old Uranus, who's been retrograde since August 19, turns direct on January 18 and pushes us to embrace growth. The north node of destiny enters Taurus while the south node of destiny moves into Scorpio, starting an 18-month journey around finding commitment, practicality, and stability in our lives. Now, I am going to state all the zodiac signs here in a moment and what you can expect for this January, and really kind of a guidance for the year. It's really going to be good information, so hang in there, folks, and I'm giving you a little bit of information before we get into the other part. Also, please click like on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel and share my videos with others. I really appreciate those of you who come here and watch this, because for some reason YouTube has changed their algorithms and I do not show up in people's notifications like I should. So it's important you share this message, because I know people are going to love the zodiac part. So remember to click like, subscribe, click the bell notification, and I appreciate your being here. Anyway, let's get back to this. Like I said, I'm going to give you some information, then I'll get into the other on the zodiac. The wolf moon that comes in the dead of winter is a time for transformation and introspection. It is a time of figuring out what you need in order to have a successful life. It's also a time of seeing what's missing and finding truth in what you long for. It's about sacrifice and finding personal truth and discovering your purpose and how it relates to the bigger picture and society as a whole. Many believe in various powers of a full moon, including charging water with moonlight to cleanse and empower yourself for the upcoming month. As each full moon signals the turnover into the next phase of the moon, of time and of your life, it's the perfect marker for turning on over your new leaf. So let's get into the zodiac, because I know that's what you're dying to hear. So give me a moment here while I find everything I've written. And let's see, here we go. Now, what does the wolf mean for each zodiac sign? Aquarius. Watch out, Aquarius. You may have many challenges with expressions of feelings, and they may be caught in a lie. You may find people you're catching you in a lie, or you catching them, one or the other. Pisces. January should be a lucky time for Pisces, and they might find new love, new fortune, or something else they've been seeking. Aries. January looks like a struggle for Aries, but don't give up. You may have some stumbling blocks in your personal relationships, but you can definitely get through it. Taurus. January may be a time for creative freedom for a Taurus. This would be a good time for Taurus to start a creative project that brings even more wealth to this naturally abundant sign. Gemini. It looks like an eye-opening month for Geminis. This can also be a time where hidden intentions of people around them are revealed. Miscommunication could be a big problem this month. Cancer. January could be huge for Cancers and may experience an aha moment where they figure out how they fit into this world. They also may get the opportunity of a lifetime. Leo. For Leos, January is a time of introspection. This may be a fortunate time for Leo, who may come to an understanding about their true feelings in a relationship or towards themselves. Virgo. Money could be at the forefront of the new year for a Virgo as they go through challenges with what they have. It might be time for a new financial project to start 2022. Libra. The year will have a bold start for Libras, who may find themselves with a burst of creativity, though they may suffer for their art and express pain through beauty. Scorpio. The beginning of the year is a time for Scorpio to find themselves by putting their own wants and needs first. It'll start 2022 off on the right foot. Sagittarius. January will be up and down for Sagittarius, but the low points won't last long. Higher highs are on the horizon. Capricorn. Those New Year's resolutions for accountability might be a good idea for Capricorns. The beginning of the year is the time to kick those bad habits and have your friends and family hold you accountable. Now, I think this is all pretty interesting for everyone, and I thought of my friends and family members, and it seems very accurate, even down to what it says on me. So I would like you to pay attention to these things, and you can listen back through this video to catch them again. So let's get back to more information on this. It's thought that the January full moon came to be known as the wolf moon because wolves were more likely to be heard howling at this time. It was traditionally believed that wolves howled due to hunger during winter, but we know today that wolves howl for different reasons. Howling and other wolf vocations are generally used to define territory, locate pack members, reinforce social bonds, and coordinate hunting. The full moon was known by early Native American tribes as the full wolf moon because this was the time of year when hungry wolf packs howled outside their camps. The moon has also been known as the old moon and the moon after Yule. The wolves are out in this bright light this time of year, anxious and hot on a trail for a feast to shake their hunger in the lean winter months. The normally elusive wolves were once found all over Europe and the United States. The Native Americans living close to the land held them in high esteem, along with other animals they encountered. Being as this is the beginning of the year, it's time to set your intentions for this year by the light of the moon. For many people, the wolf moon holds deep meaning, and this is a good time to let your inner wolf howl. Every full moon that comes around, I use it kind of as a checkpoint for my life. This full moon is about starting with an empty, clean slate. So you want to wipe everything clean and start anew. Write it down. It's a great way to kick off the year. The archangel that will be residing over this January full moon is Azrael, who has dominion over the waters of the world and abundance of life within, and so guides the deep ocean of your spirits. Azrael watches over your emotions and the ebb and flow of life, encouraging creativity and teaching through dreams and inner wisdom. So say some prayers and ask for Archangel Azrael to be with you. On the night of the full moon, ask your angels and guides for a dream message on how to be more fully into your own pathway, how to go that way. What do you need? Just ask. Upon waking, write down what you remember of your dream, even if it's just one word. Meditate on it. See what comes through that way. Plan a spiritual ritual to protect your home and loved ones. Light a white candle and say out loud the following prayer. I now ask to be surrounded by God's divine white light with my guides, angels, and ascended masters. I ask the archangels and angels to continue to protect my loved ones and me. Surround me fully and completely with your divine white light. Always use the white light. Elements to work with on this full wolf moon. Gemstone is hematite. Trees, birch, hazel. Herbs, thistle. Nuts and seeds, marjoram. Element, air. Scents, pine, juniper, ginger, and musk. Colors, white and violet. The full moon is the time of greatest power and the perfect night for spiritual reading, as it's a night where energy is in abundance. The moon is a great time to take a snapshot of your life and see where you are and where you need to be going on your personal path. And I want to make a note here. You do not need to see the full moon to make your requests and intentions to the divine. It's there whether you see it or not. Please remember that. Often people write me and say, I wasn't able to see the full moon. Doesn't matter. The moon will always be there whether we see it or not. During the daylight we do not see the moon, yet it still exists. Regardless of what your moon sign is, a couple of days each month, we all feel the influence of moons. So when the moon is moving, just know that you're going with the flow. You'll be more able to help others and tell people about what you are experiencing when you tap into that full moon. Full moon phases herald a proper time for ending and closure. Full moons also signal an appropriate time to shine a light on or display works and deeds that were previously veiled during the new moon phase. January's moon can be bold and bright or covered in silky clouds. Like the wolf, it can appear to be cunning. A symbolic lesson be that progress is sometimes subtle and happens behind the scenes. Because wolves are also incredibly resourceful, they can also symbolize our own hidden potential, so do not be afraid to let your inner self howl at the moon. Don't miss out on my special wolf full moon reading. This will guide you through the rest of the year, so check out my website and find out what you can do. My full moon readings are one of the most popular things I sell. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video. If you like this message, please click a thumbs up. Remember to sign up for my newsletter on my website, CherokeeBillySpiritualAdvisor.com, as I send out articles, events, and specials. Wishing you full moon blessings, now and always. This is Cherokee Billy.